collectors, parents, and collectors. This episode of the Creation Evaluation Station will be doing another Monkie Kid set. Now, I said we only had one more left to go, but I didn't lie. I kind of forgot I had another set. So we are going to be doing this monstrosity here. It is the Spider Queen's Arachnoid base. Got this, and then we will be doing the Monkie Kid's, or Monkey King's mech, the giant monkey. So yeah, we got this big guy left to go too. Before I get into it any further, I want to let new viewers know that I do in-depth reviews of models and construction kits, mostly Lego, but other products as well. I also do reviews and discussions of movies, video games, and animation. And because these are in-depth reviews, and especially considering how big this is, they can be on the long side. So make sure you're using the timestamps down here on the very bottom, on that red line. There'll be little notches, or in the description down below. You can jump around to the parts you want to see in the most, or you can use them as bookmarks to come back to at a later time and leave off where you started from. So, or leave off where you ended from. And yeah, so that's that. Let's get back to this big boy. This is kind of excited. I've always liked the concept of a mobile base. I don't know how well this is going to work, but that's what it looks like. Got it going. There's the front. And here's the back, especially here. You can see the back opens up. It definitely has some kind of base going on there. The other little small stuff. The little Monkey Kid jet thing looks kind of cute. But we'll see. Getting down to the details of this big boy. It is set number 80022. It's for ages 9 and up, and has 1,170 pieces. Massive set. And retails for $120 or $119.99. Basically $120. On the Lego website, though, they are currently sold out, and also it's been discontinued. So you're probably not going to find it there. You might find it, well, it was only sold really in Lego stores, but you still might find it somewhere. And it was released in the March of 2021, so it's been out for a little while. So it's a big boy. Let's get this thing started, open her up, and see what's inside. Here we have the contents of the box, and we have 2 very thick instruction booklets, magazine size, and a ton of stickers. Oh boy, is there a lot of stickers. We also have what looks like printed capes in there as well. And with all these stickers, I don't know why they couldn't make them printed pieces. Looks like they're gonna need a lot. The same sticker. I don't know. Anyways, onto the parts. Now we have this no numbered bag here with a bunch of different parts in it. We have bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, bag 4, bag 5, bag 6. Oh wait, we have more. We have bag 7, bag 8, and bag 9. And that is it. And most of these bags are pretty full. First, we have the contents here of the no numbered bag. A lot of these pieces, most of it was that. The only thing else in there were these dual molded transparent tubes, which are really cool. Rubber flexible piping or something. I don't know what you want to call them, but dual molded and in really cool colors. That's neat. And then we move on to bag 1, which contained our obligatory part separator. This is definitely a large bag, or a large set. I think we have most of the pieces for Monkey Kid's little side vehicle here, including these gold pieces that are the ends, supposed to be for his giant staff. We have some transparent yellow round bricks. Got some purple stuff here, including a trans purple long rod and a trans clear little chair, couch piece, whatever you want to call them. We also have the Spider Queen in here and Monkey Kid as well, with their assorted accessories. Let's move on to the second bag. We got a long ways to go. Here we have the contents of bag 2, and we've got a lot of Technic pieces here, some rods and some beams. Along with them, we are going to have a lot of pins here in a moment. Got a bunch of these mauve, light purple colored, as long as the darker purple as well. Green. Just pretty much the color scheme we're going with this. And then pins. Tons and tons of pins. Got those double blue ones, a couple of these smaller ones, and a lot more of the black ones. And we also have a bunch of these transparent yellow stud pieces. There don't seem to be a stud shooter in here, but that doesn't mean they don't go to something else. Oop. Another black bag. But yeah, that's bag 2. There's not a lot here, but there was a lot of big beams and things in here. Here we have the contents of bag 3. We got a lot more Technic beams, including these really weird corner pieces I've never seen before. There's a whole bunch of them, 4 of them. Some of these larger joint pieces, some angle brackets, quite a few of these in purple. A lot of other little brackets and things going on here. Pigsies in here, and along with all these Technic bricks and beams and stuff, we have a lot of Technic pins and stuff. Got these in green, which I find that interesting. A lot of these blue ones again, and a couple other pieces in here, and that's pretty much it. Here we have bag 4, and we've got less Technic stuff here, but definitely some more structure stuff, as we've got some doors with bars on them, and a window piece, a large hexagonal hollow plate, what you call it, but we've got some other plates here as well. Not that we don't have any Technic pieces, we've got this one little box here. Some arch pieces. Got some of these, I'm not even sure what to call them. Bunch of little pieces in here, including some transparent neon green, yellow dots. Purple pieces. A lot of little stuff. But not quite so many Technic pins this time, for sure. We are over halfway done. We are at bag number 5. Got some window pieces in here, and a nice big arch there. We have a lot of these clip bracket pieces, and a lot of these flag pieces. I'm guessing those are probably going to go together. Just saying. A couple of these weird roof-shaped pieces, and some more of the smaller ones that go along with them. A lot of them there, actually. Got some tile here. Other things. We got the one snake, or excuse me, not snake, spider villain there. Henchman. Transparent orange round brick. Transparent round or saucer piece. Radar dish. Something like that. We have a white mug. So spider needs coffee, I guess. A little hand grips pieces. And that's bag 5. Here we have bag number 6, and we have a lot of saucer pieces. We've got these smaller saucer pieces here in the mauve color, large saucer pieces in the purple color, and a lot of just rounded plates as well going along with this. Not a lot of pieces in here, but what's in here are large pieces, like these very large purple, or those are mauve. Yeah, bricks. We also have our, I think, innocent bystander. Well, one of our characters from this line set. Anyways, we got some bricks with the rod holes in the center of them. These would be Technic bricks. Some other things, and we have a lot of pins, especially these red ones. So yeah, that's bag number 6. Here we have the 7th and probably the largest bag. There are tons of large pieces in here and just a lot of pieces in general. We got another full set of saucer pieces. We also got these hinged cockpit pieces in black. They got click hinges on them. We got these large blocks of studs on side pieces, which I haven't seen those in a while. We usually get much smaller studs on side pieces nowadays. And along with the saucers, we got the rounded plates to go along with them. We've got a bunch of heads in different clear colors. We got clear purple, clear neon yellow, clear red, and just plain clear. It's kind of strange, but we'll find out where they go. Bunch of vents. Got a big old wrench here. Some more studs on side pieces, much smaller. We got some printed spider pieces. A transparent yellow radar dish. There's some transparent red studs. Bunch of arms and things. More purple bricks, mauve color. Yeah, there, this is a lot. This is all in one bag. Here we have the 8th bag, and we got a lot of, I would say, trimmings here. Got all these claw pieces. We have all these in transparent yellow antenna, short antenna pieces. I haven't seen this many of these type pieces in a long time. We have all these green discs. A lot of Technic rod pieces and stuff, extenders and things. We also have a lot of pins and stuff in here. That's it, a lot of small stuff. Here we have the last and final bag number 9. And we got some interesting pieces in here. We have a spider web, we have some more of those claws. We have these interesting pieces that I'm pretty sure is probably seen a lot in the car series that they have, but I don't do too many of them. We also have a purple treasure chest, which I think is cool. We've got a Monkie King here and a random skull. Another transparent yellow antenna, transparent red round bottom round tiles. No, that wouldn't be tiles. Round plates. Round bottom round plates. We also have some transparent red studs and a lot of hollow green studs. A lot of little pieces in here, as you can tell. Fishing up the little finishing touches of this thing, I imagine. So let's go ahead and finish it. Here we have our leftover pieces and a lot of the normal kibble. There isn't too much of interest. We do have a small pistol here. Some transparent pieces, studs, transparent fluorescent yellow and transparent red. We have an extra pair of these handcuffs in white, which I think is a pretty unique color for these. Some extra claw pieces and stuff, a bone, typical stuff. And on top of that, we have our obligatory brick separator. We've got half our cast of characters here, all our good guys anyways. we have Monkey Kid, Monkey King, and Pigsy. We're gonna take off their accessories here in just a moment and take a closer look at their prints. Well, anything I really want to comment about these guys is this Monkey Kid's handcuffs. I think that's a unique color for those. I've not seen them in white, but I could be wrong about that. If you know, let me know down in the comments if you've seen them somewhere else besides the set. And yeah, let's go strip them down. Got them all stripped down here, and we can see their prints just a little bit better. It's not too much remarkable here. We've seen some of these characters before, although Monkey Kid always seems to be in slightly different outfits, but they all look the same too, so I can never tell what's different or not. But they both, Monkey Kid and Monkey King, suffer from opacity issues with the boots and the legs and some of the shirts and stuff like that. Thing I don't get is Monkey King's head. I just realized it's not yellow like your standard Lego figure. It's a very yellowish white. I'm not sure I get the color, although it looks fine when you put the hairpiece on him. But yeah, just really noticed that sitting, having him sit next to Monkey Kid. And then we got Pigsy over here, and he's got quite the outfit there. He's armed and ready to cook. With pockets, he's even got sausage in there and stuff like that. It's really cool. A little bit of metallic print on him, which is nice, gives a nice detail. No metallics. Well, there's some here on his pocket, but that's it. Let's look at the back. Swing it around. Twink. And start with Pigsy there. Yeah, he's nothing too fancy, but it makes sense for what he's wearing on the front, the right back of the straps. And we got a little bit more metallic in there. And Monkey King and Monkey Kid look great. Look pretty good. Nice designs anyways. Still opacity issues here with Monkey Kid. They got their dual molded legs. Prints on the back look nice on their face. Definitely nice to have different faces. Now, something I'm not getting, well, Monkey Kid's got like these silver eyes, and just King, did I say Monkey Kid? Monkey King has the silver eyes, but then the face on the front for Monkey Kid here has those silver eyes as well, but his other face does not. So I guess the silver eyes represent their powers activating, I guess. I don't know. I'm starting to get Ruby vibes from this. Although maybe that's where Ruby got it from too. God eyes or something like that. But yeah, that's that. This is the first half of the figures. We still got to look at the bad guys and the one neutral guy. We've got our two bad guys and our one innocent bystander here who looks, yes, very nervous standing next to these two other characters here. But there were three good guys, so this is how I balanced it out even to do all these reviews. So it's just going to have to put up with it. Now, these guys are quite fancy. We're going to strip them down to look at their prints without their accessories. But first, let's check out their accessories. I got the spider guy here with his different gadget arms, including a coffee carrying arm, which, you know, everybody needs an extra arm for carrying coffee. Works. I'm sure it's probably his favorite invention. But he's got some other lethal weapons and claws and a little radar dish and stuff. It's kind of neat. It's a backpack piece that they've used before. Nothing new there. I do like his headpiece. That's I think it's dual molded with the hair, and then the eyes on it are printed. Although I could be wrong about that, because that is the same color as the hair. Maybe the whole thing is dual molded. That would be interesting. I don't know if there's a way to tell by looking on the inside. Oh yeah, That's possible, but that's dual molded. That's awesome. But we'll take that all off and look closer at his head a little bit later. Oh, yeah. Then we have the queen over here, the spider queen. She looks really awesome. I don't know if the headpiece here, so these guys, is a remake, like a reuse of the mold for Helia from, but it is more spider-like than hers. She did have like the same number of little things going off her. But what's interesting with this one is she's got this cape, and usually their capes, you know, are material, but because they wanted to put the spider web pattern on it, this is actually made of vinyl, which I think is very different. It's definitely not nice and flowy, but it gets the job done, and it does get that nice, you know, spider web appearance that they probably wouldn't be able to do very well with cloth. But yeah, so that looks pretty cool. Then she's got her little weapon here. That's transparent purple in there, which is kind of cool. Her staff or whatever, although it looks very much like a dream catcher, if you know what I mean. But they're probably just going for the kind of spider web type appearance going on up here. I think there's supposed to be a sticker there as well. So that might give you more of a idea what's going on with the top part. That's that. I like the side character, the bystander here in his very Hawaiian shirt. We'll talk about him more in a moment here as we strip him down and talk more about the prints. Got him stripped down here, and must say those accessories hide some really nice printing. Especially with this guy, you can't see his face with that mask on except for his smile here, and he's got some nice printing there. He's got like a third eye there, I think. Is that a weird spider thing? But yeah, he's a nice print for the face, and even the overall thing, he looks like he's wearing some black lab coat. He's even got like a little name badge and everything. He's quite the evil scientist, I guess. The Spider Queen looks amazing. That spider symbol on her chest would make Spider-Man jealous. And then there's that beautiful dress where the web flows down. Oh, that's very nice. And the metallic colors there, very nice. And very nice face too. The bad guys in this set really knocking it out of the park. Now we have our neutral character over here, our innocent bystander, and he's got a very Hawaiian shirt, which I really like, except for one problem, is the opacity in the neck. It's very not skin tone is yellow. It almost looks white. But yeah, other than that, I love the shirt. Face is okay, definitely got the nervous smile there, and then now we got a very scared face, which he should be. And once again, we get that nice pattern on the back as well. Now, over to the spider people. Got some nice printing. It's too bad they don't print down the back of the dress as well. That would have been cool. But very nice here. Got some nice details there in silver. I think I like the front better than the back, but the back isn't terrible. The heads, both of these, they have these masks with like showing their teeth, I guess. They kind of like have metal masks on. It's kind of weird. But then the scientist here, he's got a spider symbol on his back. Very nice there. Partially digitized, it looks like. It's kind of weird, but nice. It's just the same. Yeah, and then his mask with his regular face there. Yeah, these are great. They really knocked out the park with these the villains. I have to get out my Nexonites because they had spider people in the third wave of that. See how they match. Maybe they might have even reused this guy's headpiece here. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. But we'll be getting to Nexonites. We still got a little ways to go before we get to them. But that's it for these figures. Let's go get to the main review. Alright, so we've got everything assembled here together. We've already looked at our figures. They'll be kind of hanging around here and there. But we're going to look at the small builds, which there's two. One here, one over here. And then we'll take the tour of the big spider here. We'll start with this little spider, which I've seen a build like this before. It's, I don't know if it's exactly the same or very similar. A very cute little spider. It's still big in consideration of the minifigures, but I think it's pretty neat. It's got fully posable arms, all 6 of its arms, which, yeah, it's supposed to be a spider and it doesn't have 6, it only has 8, but you get the gist of it. It's partially because these part doesn't have enough room for, 8 limbs. I don't know if they could do something with that. Could maybe almost squeeze. Well, if you could squeeze 2 on one of those, then they'd be really close together anyway, so I don't think they would work. But yeah, for a little tiny build, that's a spider bot, little remote spider bot, and I believe this can fit inside there. We'll look at that here in a moment. Basically what this is his staff here transforms into this jet, which technically you shouldn't be holding on to it, but I'm not gonna have it loose. It like this way it doesn't get lost. I like the swept back wings, the reverse wings, kind of neat, and it's got a little cloud exhaust here. It's a pretty simple build, but it's kind of cute at the same time, and it's nice enough to give this, something more and something for the good guys. Don't know if it levels the playing field quite as much, but it gives them something. Anyways, it's a cute little build. Let's get on to the main attraction. Probably what you're most interested in are the legs. Most of the legs are not posable. These two and these two are not posable. This one, the middle one, is. It's on a really thick, heavy hinge joint, which I almost don't think it needs, because it's not like these support the weight. As you can tell, best way to pick this thing up is from the middle, but you can support the back as well. We're gonna flip it over, sort of, and see the underside here, because these are what's primarily holding the weight. And yes, it does kind of roll. It's the main support. It doesn't actually walk on these legs. They're mainly for show, but they do look really good. Now these front legs do move. These shorter ones here. Put it back down here and show that. But it's on a little bit of a gimmick. Let's see. Move him back some. I broke off his little venom drool. I think that was a neat touch. But yeah, they have this sticking out of the bottom of the spider here, like it's drooling venom from its fangs. But you have this little flag here, and there are supposed to be stickers on it right there next to the 2 characters. And this is attached to the 2 shorter legs out here. And there's a problem. Can't really do it when you got characters in the way. Back them off here. But as you move this back and forth, the front legs move, which is, I think, a very nice play function, even if all the legs are not posable. I do wish that they did put another joint in, maybe with these, so that you could, maybe make it higher and then bend it down so it still touches the ground and gives a little bit more differentiation between the legs, and you can make it look like it's walking. Because if you watch a spider walk, all its legs are not in the exact same mirrored position all the time like you see here. It's more like this front action here, except it happens with the other legs too. So if there was just a hinge here, which probably wouldn't be too hard to figure out how to make, I would think it improved it. Now, not having all the legs move, I'm okay with that. I have a feeling that a lot of people won't be, but you can't have everything move, and this is really hard enough to handle without having floppy legs everywhere, so having some stable ones is nice. We've also got, I love this front here. Now there are some little mandibles that come out to the side here. But look at those creepy eyes. Is that awesome or what? I mean, it didn't take much to build these, but the outcome is really nice. You got these creepy, 6 different multifaceted eyes. Very nice, very spider-like. This thing is very... The details that they put into this are very nice, but yet one of my favorite things about this is a mobile base, and you can see here there is all this space here. We'll move these out of the way, but there are plenty of space there to play with. They even have like a couple of these single stud 2x2 round plates. That's great for just putting a minifigure on, but there's also plenty of other studs here that you can put figures on. And if you can see, the flag is a little bit in the way, but you even have, like, you can go back in there even further. And moving upward, we have the very top where the Spider Queen has her throne and can oversee everything from the top here. Looks great. The only, well, issue is her vinyl cape is not very flexible, and getting her in there, she is a tight fit, but she does fit in there and can stand there and look upon her realm, or the realm she is trying to take out. And then you also have that nice spider web in the background to give it even more character. Now, we've got one more hidden thing here in the front. Moving down below the throne. See if you can see it there, that purple spot right there. This is a purple treasure chest, which is a pretty unique color. Might be in some other things as well, but... And then once inside, we don't have gold. We have bones. Why bones? I don't know. Maybe this is related to the bone collector. Or the bone demon, which was also part of this wave? Yes, I believe it was. It was part of the second wave. Maybe they're collecting bones for the bone demon. But yeah, we got that in there. Move this around. It moves pretty good off a smooth surface. It is heavy. What it is you have these rollers here, but you also have smooth bottom studs here, so it should be able to move pretty easy across a smooth surface, and probably even a carpet as well, though it definitely doesn't have traction on a carpet. Alright, he sticks out here quite a ways. As you can see, he's very wide. I can't even get him all the way onto the box without him hanging off. But then we got this on the side here. Now, there are quite a few flags and things. Mostly, there's a couple flags, and then there are monitors more inside here and along the back. They use a lot of stickers. The other stickers are used for decorations along the side here. I definitely don't really like those because they're curved stickers, and they can be a little bit pesky trying to get on just right. But that's where a lot of the stickers are. And then there's a lot of caution stickers. A lot of these where you see these, you see long green strips like right here and here. They have like a caution sticker on them, like you would normally see like a yellow caution sticker in a police investigation or something, or safety. So there's another one here on the front here. The worst part is probably the monitors, computer monitors and stuff that require them. Those are probably where there's the biggest detriment to not having stickers, and that includes right back here. This is kind of, I don't know, the command station for the Professor Spider there, the mad scientist spider, engineer. And these are supposed to be monitors up here. And then you have like a newspaper here, stack of newspaper, and there was a print on there as well. This back half here, this is where things get cool, because this opens up. Look at that. We've got a jail cell down here. We also have a platform that comes out here like this, and this is just a play area. There's nothing to this. It just gives us more space to play. And then there are some other monitors that are supposed to be like along the side here, in here, and along here. We got some tools. We got a fire extinguisher, nice little wrench over here, and we got some interesting lighting as well. And then back in here, I believe there's some large missiles in here. We're gonna have to go mobile here. Really show this off. You can see in there, there's some large missiles in there, and this is where they show you actually putting. Where is he? Where'd he go? Our little spider was to go right in there. And yeah, just to kind of keep them back like that. Let's see, can we close them up? Oh, we gotta fold this up. Shouldn't have any problems. Yeah, it fits in there nice and neat. So yeah, we got a lot of space in here and a lot of space to play. And this is why, one reason I love this set. It looks amazing. That's not the main reason, but it's a large vehicle. Although it does supposed to be like a creature as well, since it is a spider. But it is a large mobile base. I'll talk more about that when I get back to the desk. But it's one of the reasons why I love this, is it's a mobile base. I don't know if you've seen my other videos where I complain about large vehicles with no space to play on. This is not one of those sets. So let's actually head back to the desk. And we're back here at the desk. Give this my final thoughts and a final evaluation. Overall, I am really happy with this set. This is everything I want from a large vehicle, although it's not quite a vehicle, but everything and more. Because we have a large vehicle type thing. It's not a car, it's not a tank, it's a spider. So it's also a creature. That's more than I asked for. But it's also got plenty of space on here to play. There's lots of room here, you got some space in the back and up here, and then this back half opens up and there's even more space in there. That's great. It is a mobile base. This is exactly what I want from a large vehicle. Lots of room to play on. On top of that, it's also a creature. Kind of creepy creature. It looks awesome though, with color scheme and everything else. Yeah. Well, I won't go any further though. Stop there. Let's move into the final evaluation. Overall, though, I really like this. So, as far as appearance, now it looks great, and I haven't put any stickers on here. There are some stickers that feel like they're needed, but they're actually, from the front here, doesn't look like it, because the stickers are actually around some of the stuff on the back where there are like computer monitors and there's some newspapers and other things going on. That's the only place where I think the stickers are necessary, but overall you don't really need them. And other than that, it looks great. If it looked poorer without the stickers, I would have taken a point off, but I didn't. So it got a 10 for appearance. Now, something to say about the stickers. A lot of the stickers are repetitive stickers for certain pieces, like these 1x4 tiles and some of the round pieces here on the back. The UFO pieces is what they used to be. I feel like those could have been just a print, because there are so many of them. It's a repeating pattern. They could have just made a print for it and printed it on multiple items, and it would have been all good. I don't know why they didn't. I don't understand their principles behind some of these, you know, why a print and why a sticker. I think they lead too much into stickers these days. Some stickers are okay. Like, I can understand stickers on small monitors, but when you have like these large, well, these are the medium saucer pieces. But when you have stickers that go on there, it's a curved surface. It's a weird curved surface. Put a print on there. You guys are gonna do it better than like kids or even adults would have struggle putting them on. It's a curved surface. It's not that easy to do. Some of the other ones would be a little bit easier. Like I said, the monitors and the newspapers, that's fine. Those are small square stickers. They're pretty easy to line up, and much better than some of the other larger stickers that were go on some of the rounded pieces. So stickers aside, let's get back to the evaluation. As far as function goes, I like the play function here. This works great. I did say that it doesn't really need to have fully posable legs, which I stick to that and didn't take any points off for that. But I feel like they should have done just something a little bit more for posability. Having this big joint here is great, but just put a smaller joint in here too, so it can have just a little bit more posability and a little bit more variety in the positions of the legs. I don't know about going a horizontal movement, but yeah, a joint right there would have been nice. So I did end up taking a point off for that. Other than that, I mean, this works great. It's not a function, but they've left plenty of places to play on here, and that is important too. This is a mobile base, as I said, and you want places where you can put characters all over the place, and even add additional ones from other sets if that's possible. So I mean, you got and this opens up in the back. It's a nice little function. It's nothing amazing. It's just some hinges, but it opens up and lets for a lot more stuff going in. So yeah, I ended up giving function a 9. If really all they did was add just a joint here at the knee, I would have been perfectly happy. Probably would have given this a 10. Moving on to fun. This is a pretty fun set to build. It was interesting seeing how it came together, although we'll talk more about that in the techniques. There is some just like the first part of it, you're building the main like internal structure, and that's kind of not necessarily repetitive, but pretty basic building. Although there is some stuff that while you're doing that, you're actually setting up for some of the exterior stuff, and that's kind of fun to see how all that comes together. Now, as a narrative play for kids, you got a lot here. You got 2 good guys, 2 bad guys, a neutral character. The bad guys have this big giant base, so it is slightly uneven, but these guys at least have a small jet, so that helps balance it up, gives you some story. Also, I say 2 good guys. There's actually 3 good guys because the Monkey King is here too, but he's also been captured. There's a prison back in here as well. So you even have a story narrative around that, and that helps initiate the fun as well. Gives more inspiration for kids to play with. So on to techniques. I've covered it a little bit, that there really wasn't a lot here in the internal part because you're building mainly the skeleton and the structure, but there is some stuff as you spread out. There's some interesting techniques. There's even some interesting design back here for the back of this. How they kind of blend the different parts together, the round parts with some of the flat parts here on the top, which was rather neat. And I ended up giving Technique a 10. Like, at first, when I first started building, I'm like, oh, this is, it's kind of basic building. But once you start spreading out and getting to the external parts and how the use of the pieces and how they use them and stuff, I mean, I love these transparent antenna pieces, how they're used, and kind of like tubes. It looks like there's poison, and same with the colored hoses here, poison going down into the tips of the claws and stuff like that. There's a lot of little techniques and even some bigger ones here to get shaping and stuff like that. So it got a 10, and that brings our average score. Add all that up, you get a 39. Divide by 4, you get a 9.75. Now we round that up and we get a 10. So yeah, it's not a solid 10, but it's definitely a winner. It is a 10. And now looking at price, we have some good news there as well. You take the $119.99 price range and you divide that by 170 pieces. No, 1,170 pieces. That's much better. There's a lot more pieces than that in here. And you end up getting 10 cents per piece, which is exactly equal to our standard of 10 cents per piece. So the price is really great. And I ended up giving this a G for good. Because it's a lot of fun to put together. It's a really fun set to have even afterwards. You're gonna have kids are gonna have a lot of fun playing with this. This is really good for nice display piece as well, for adults as well if they're not that interested in the play. So that gives our overall final eval score, final evaluation is a 10G. This is a really good set, and I am very happy with it. This is exactly what I want to see with a large vehicle. You know, this is a little bit more than a vehicle, a little bit less than a vehicle. I'm not even sure what to think of it. It's a giant spider. But this is what I want to see. So, you know, I'll probably refer back to this video when I talk about other large vehicles and stuff like that. I don't, mechs are vehicles, but I don't consider them giant vehicles. It's like they're such a complicated thing that you can't really have a mobile mech. Well, you could if you do a multi-legged mech, and they even had one in the old what's it called? The older mech series that they had. You'll viewers will know. They'll comment down below and let me know, hopefully. Keeps coming to mind is Robotech. That's not right. That's something else entirely. But yeah, so that's it for this my review here, my final evaluation. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this awesome set. Or maybe you don't think it's awesome, but let me know down there what you think of the set and the video overall. If you're new here and like what you see, please hit the sub button. You don't have to like the set, you just have to like the video. And if you did enjoy it, also hit the like button. So sub and hit the bell for notifications so you'll get notified when new videos come out. And make sure you go to the bell, there'll be a drop down list and you actually hit all notifications, because then you'll actually get notified about new videos and not just comments that are being made on the page. And along with the notification, you should also look at my description down below. I have links to Facebook and Twitter that I post notifications when I put videos out. I am a lot faster than YouTube for whatever reason, so I'd appreciate if you followed me over on any of those sites. I might branch out to even more, but those for now. And also there's a Patreon down there you can check out. It's just $1 a month right now. I've got to go over and do more, and for those interested in donating more. And I don't know what I'm going to do for just $1 a month. That might just, have a name on credits at the end or something like that. But I do want to add more behind the scenes content for higher level Patreons. So that's stuff I need to work on. And but right now there's just $1 a month there. And that's it for me here at the Creation Evaluation Station, reminding you that creativity is key.